Good morning, Reds. What is up? Welcome to the Nothing But Reds agenda here on Anfield Agenda. I'm your host, Kyle. With me is Steve. We're Nothing But Reds. And yesterday, Steve, something happened that hasn't happened in a long time. And it's depressing. It's sad. It's frustrating because it's kind of like the cherry on top. That's a bad analogy, but it is like the last straw, I should say, with where the fans are at right now. 4 home losses in a row, first time since 1923. And a lot of other negative stats that we could get into. But really, I just want to talk about what the problem is, Steve. All right? I want to get your thoughts.
Is the floor mine?
The floor is yours.
We're in shambles, Kyle.
Oh.
We're in absolute shambles. We didn't lose at home for years, and then we lost 4 in a row?
For years, bro.
It's almost comical at this point. There's nothing funny about it, but it's like you can't make this up. This doesn't even happen in movies. You lose 4 in a row at home? Wow. That's a tough pill to swallow.
It is a tough pill to swallow.
And then sprinkled into this entire debacle, we beat West Ham solid, beat Tottenham, won in the Champions League, and we still think there's hope. There's hope. There's no more hope in England. It's over. Stick a fork in it. It's over.
Nah, I don't agree.
You think we could win the league?
Well, I didn't say that, but you said
it's win the league or bust for Liverpool at this point. It's win the league or bust. That's what it was at the beginning of the season. We came into the season expecting to win the league. Most fans that I spoke with, most supporters felt the same way. If you finish second, it's not good enough. Because what does it? You win the league one time in 30 years, and then you don't even come close to defending it. It's embarrassing.
Well, sure, it's embarrassing, but I don't think that we're completely out of the conversation for top 4. Some people are saying no hope of top 4. We're out of the.
I think we'll still get top 4, but that's slipping as we speak. There's so much time left that it's okay.
And the table is still play. The table's
we could still play shitty for another week or two, and still have a chance. But every day that goes by, we get closer and closer to the point of no return. And I was never even thinking about missing top 4. Because that hasn't even been on my mind since 2016. Or 2017-18, I think, was the year.
Dude, seriously. But one thing I want to bring up is how tight the table is, guys. Yep, we're level on points with Everton. We're 6th, they're 7th, respectively. But you look at the other places in the table, Chelsea, West Ham. West Ham 5 points ahead of us. Chelsea 3 points ahead of us. I can't believe West Ham is sitting in a Champions League spot right now. That's just unbelievable. But even all the way up to Leicester, who's beating Aston Villa right now 2-1, I believe. They're only 9 points ahead of us. So, yeah, there's a gap, right? 9 points is a big gap. But it's not like us running away with the league last year. 18 points, 19 points, 25 points at some points. All right, I said points a lot there. But
I see your point.
You see my point? I'm glad you see my point. Now, look.
What's the point of this?
The point is
your next point.
The point is to show how tight the table is still, okay? We're 5 points off West Ham, 3 points off Chelsea, right? I know we do have a worse goal difference, but I still think we'll get top 4. I still do. I really do, Steve. Now, we're not winning the league. I think I think everyone can agree Man City is looking like they're going to win the league, okay? But for the people saying that we're in a battle for Europa League, come on. No. We're in a battle for form. We're in a battle for figuring out what we're doing as a club, because what we're doing right now is not working. Other teams are figuring us out. We just lost to Everton at Anfield, for Christ's sake. It's the 4th loss in a row at Anfield. There's a problem. What is that problem, Steve? Is it, I'm not Klopp out. You're not Klopp out. We've been very vocal about that.
We are not Klopp out, but we need to start looking at this man and questioning him a bit more rather than just pointing to injuries and pointing to individual performances. The amount of heat that Firmino has gotten this season, and rightfully so. The amount of heat that Mane has gotten this season, some of the heat that Thiago's getting, and guys like Trent earlier in this campaign. Why not Klopp? Why aren't we being more critical of Klopp?
I know the reason we're not he's not getting as much criticism is because of what he's accomplished and how good we've been since the second he stepped in the club, right? The results weren't there for the first 3 seasons, right? But he was still solid. This is the first time we've had a run of form like this under Klopp. So now everyone's questioning, like, what are we doing? What is Klopp the issue, right? I don't think Klopp's the issue. I think maybe he needs to switch up tactics a little bit. I think we need to get rid of some of the dead weight, some of these guys that are so injury prone that they're never available, and bring in some new blood this summer. But I don't think that comes down to Klopp necessarily. Someone in here saying Klopp might walk. I don't think he'll walk. Why would he sign the contract to 2024 if he's going to walk, Steve?
I don't think he's going to walk. I don't think he's going to walk at all. I just think he needs to figure this out. If you're as good as a manager as we know you are, as we believe in you and believe that you are, how do you lose 4 games in a row at home?
There's no explanation.
We've done absolutely nothing in this calendar year. And even December was kind of sketchy at the end.
Yeah.
We've done nothing, Kyle.
I know.
How long is this going to last? You maybe lose 1 or 2 games in a row. You have a rough patch. This is just going on and on and on. And I'll blame myself. And I'm sure a lot of us can look in the mirror and think, okay, we beat West Ham, we beat Tottenham, we win the Champions League. We still think there's hope. Oh, Liverpool's back. We're back to our best. That's just juvenile thinking. We are terrible. We are in shambles right now. And we win those games just based on the pure class and quality that we have. Right. Not because of anything Klopp has done.
Yeah. No, but with Klopp,
he shouldn't get a pass. He should not get a pass.
Listen, I know. I think the buck stops. I know Henderson said this midweek. He said the buck stops with the players. And to a certain extent, I get that. And of course, he's saying that as the captain of the squad, right? But I think the buck stops with the manager. Now, someone in here said it. You can't help the fact that the guy is forced to play midfielders at center back. You can't help the fact that the injuries is just unbelievable at this point. Even the announcer said during the game yesterday, it was just mind-blowing how chronic this injury problem is. Now, I'm not blaming that. Everybody knows that plays a role, but let's not talk about that. Let's talk about what needs to change, because Klopp, we've seen it before. He has adjusted to the times, right? He has adjusted his team appropriately with changes in the squad. Perfect example, Coutinho leaves, right? He gets the fullbacks more involved, okay? Virgil van Dijk comes in. We're playing balls, long diagonal passes. Fabinho does the same thing, long diagonal passes. He has been known to switch it up. But ever since the center backs have gone out injured, we play a possession, boring, pass the ball backwards and side-to-side style of game, and it's just not working. It's just not working.
Yeah. No, you hit it right in the head. I also don't want to hear anyone bash Mohamed Salah again.
Yeah, he's been our most consistent player.
He's the only one out there. He's the only one up top there.
Then? All right, literally, the timing couldn't have been worse. Mo Salah needs to go right now.
I'm sorry. The only argument you can make to see Mo Salah go is that he's worth more than these other two because he's playing out of this world compared to them.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way you can justify saying let Mo Salah go is for a financial gain. Because he is head and shoulders better than Salah. Better than Mane and Firmino right now. It's not even close.
Yeah.
You could combine Firmino and Mane into the same player right now, and Salah is still better.
See, this is the one where I would normally agree, but recently I don't. I don't agree.
Doesn't look hungry at all. Mane gives the ball away constantly now.
Well, the last couple of games he does. He did. Obviously he had that goal in the Champions League midweek, but still, guys, everyone looks off the pace, and this is what I want to talk about. I didn't see any passion yesterday. I didn't see any fight. I didn't see any of the desire to get the result that we saw last season and the season before, fighting back with 5 minutes to go against Aston Villa, fighting back against Barcelona. And I said this on our show this morning, Steve, we saw Bobby against Tottenham. That's the only time I've seen it. It's literally the only time I've seen it. We saw it against West Ham because Fornals had the early goal. But where is it? We're losing to Burnley. We're losing to Brighton. We're tying with Fulham. We lost to Everton at Anfield. I don't understand, right? And everything that goes up's got to come down, including form. But there's got to be a deep lying issue. I saw someone in the chat saying maybe there's something going on behind the scenes, behind the camera. Klopp's going through a lot personally. I think he's professional enough to not let that affect his work life, and I think the players are as well. But it cannot be. We can see it. We can see something's going on mentally. I think some of these players are checked out or they're burnt out. Thoughts, Steve? And guys, let us know your thoughts in the chat like everyone's pretty much doing. But
thoughts on
what is going Steve?
It's a lot of different things, man. But Salah can't go anywhere. Take away Salah's 17 goals. Where do we sit in the table?
Oh, God.
Someone should be able to pull that stat.
Don't ask me. I know. We should be able to pull that stat.
12?
We should be. Without Salah's goals, where are we? Like, oh, God, that would be a
Imagine if Salah was hurt this whole season. Wow.
Stop, bro. Stop.
Wow. Mane and Firmino, man. Unreal. I love those guys, but I can't defend them anymore.
Dude.
I can't.
I know. I love them too. Like Bobby, so many chances yesterday. Weak rollers right at Pickford, right? Weak rollers. Shots. I mean, Michael
I can honestly say Minamino would put more on those.
Why?
And I'm so critical of Minamino too.
Oh my God. Look, we respect Mane, right? Everyone respects Mane and Firmino, but for the love of God, like yesterday, Mane was off. He's cutting on his right foot and he doesn't want to shoot. He really doesn't want to shoot. That's what it looks like. And then you got Bobby, who's putting shots into the stands, putting literally shots that I could save on goal. All right. Trent, at least we're taking shots outside the box, right? Trent and Henderson, at least taking shots outside the box, trying to mix it up. At least that's what's going on. You know what I mean? Now, let's talk about freshening up the squad, Steve.
That's what we need to talk about right now.
That's what we need. I want everyone in the chat. Who do you think should go this summer? You know, we'll get into who we should bring in. But this summer, who do you think should go or who do you think we should sell? Let us know in the chat. Steve, I'll let you go first.
Picture Liverpool Football Club as a huge chunk of beef right now. We need to trim off the fat and the trash. Okay? Now, before anyone bashes us in these comments about be respectful of the players, this is total honesty. We're not here to make friends. There are some players that simply need to go, no questions asked. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Thank you for your service in the Champions League a very long time ago. See you later. You make too much money. Divock Origi, same goes to you. Appreciate your service in the Champions League a couple of years ago. Adios. You're irrelevant. Now we have the question marks, some that are teetering on the edge. Naby Keita, in my opinion, thanks for coming. We'll see you later. You're a waste of money. Joel Matip, you have two options, my friend. You need to be okay being the number 4 option on the team behind Gomez, maybe Kabak, and then whoever else we would maybe bring in Van Dijk, because we can't rely on you to string together 2, 3, 6 games in a row. I think people will make the argument that Shaqiri needs to go. I'm okay with Shaqiri staying and being a sub, personally.
Yep.
Personally. But for me, it's Keita, Ox, Origi, Adrian. I'm not sure if there's any other random fat we can trim.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. Origi's got to go. For the love of God, Origi's got to go. All right? Adrian's gone. Wijnaldum's as good as gone. As much as I want Wijnaldum to stay, he's been so freaking solid for us, but he's gone. He's checked out. Okay? Matip, get healthy or get out. It's ridiculous. And Ox, I think Ox, honestly, if we could get in a player like Ox for less wages and someone who's not as injury prone, bring him in. I love Ox. Like you said, he did great things a couple of years ago, but I can't do the injuries anymore. Keita now. I'm not for getting rid of Keita, but he needs to stay healthy, bro. He's never healthy.
Here we go. David Newell. Pin David Newell's comment. 1044.
Where are we at? Where are we at? Hold on.
This is all of them in one little bunch here, and then we can nitpick this. Here we go. Adrian, yes. Matip, maybe. Ox, Sia, Shaqiri, maybe. Keita, goodbye. Origi, goodbye. Milner, absolutely not. Milner should be one of the first names on the sheet every week. Genie doesn't have to go, but he is going. I think you need to add Harry Wilson to that and Grujic. Thank you both, but I'm tired of seeing you play 2 games in preseason and then disappear for the next 11 months. Really? Why?
Oh, God.
Why?
Does anyone even know how he's doing at Porto? Grujic. Can anyone tell me? I know
he played the other day.
I know he got a red card earlier in the season, but after that, I have not been following him. I know Harvey Elliott is turning up down there.
Yeah, we like Harvey Elliott. We'll take him back. Thank you.
Yeah. Good Lord.
And we talked about this in our stream earlier. If we can pull Minamino back, should we just pull him back?
Say that again?
Should we just pull Minamino back right now?
How funny would that be if Klopp calls up Hasenhuttl or whatever, and he's like, hey, Minamino's doing kind of good. I think we're going to take him back.
Yeah, they've been awful, by the way.
Oh, my God.
Like, he's doing okay, but they were awful. I think they lost like 6 in a row or something.
They're not doing well.
It was bad for a while there.
Yeah. Crazy. Look at this guy. He scored a couple of touchdowns. Who
did?
God. I don't know. I think he's joking. Something. Anyways, Origi, Wilson, maybe Gomez, Matip. No. Gomez. Are you kidding me? No. Gomez is staying. Why would we
Grujic doing better than Ox at the moment? Wow.
Yo,
can you picture Marco Grujic in a kit during a regular season?
This is what I like to think. I like to stay optimistic about it. Like maybe he's been on loan for a decade because Klopp wants to play him. You know what I mean? But it seems like, remember the report came out right after he got loaned out where he was saying like, the communication's a little off. They tell me that they want me to play, but then they loan me out and I don't know what to do. Like maybe finally this next season when he comes back, he can play a little bit, right? But I feel like it's not going to happen. I think we'll just sell him on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
I don't know what we're doing with him.
It's ridiculous.
I don't care though. He's not around. He's the least of the conversation right now.
Yeah, and also this is brought up as well. Henderson's injured. Okay, our engine, our captain, our 27th choice center back is injured.
He almost scored yesterday.
He did. That was a nice shot too.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, everyone has a world-class game against us. So, look, Henderson out. That's a huge blow to us, bro. That is a big blow. The tempo's not there when Henderson doesn't play. Okay, even when he's at center back, he's able to dictate what's going on with the tempo. So now we're going to rely on Thiago, Genie, and Jones in the midfield. Maybe Milner. I don't know if Milner's still injured or not, but dude, oh my God, it's so frustrating. I see Henderson go down yesterday, and then that little clip where they show Klopp with that smile. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking to myself, Klopp is every single one of us right now. Every single one of us.
Yeah, it's bad. Look, finally, it's time for Nat Phillips to start every match. I've been calling for this. I've been calling for this. He needs to play every game. He's really good. He's our best center back right now. Is he not?
Oh, right now he is because everyone's injured.
He's the best right now.
He is.
He was the best even up till yesterday.
Man, a lot of people saying loan Nico Williams out. I'm for that. Why not? Loan him out. But I mean, who's going to back up Trent? For God forbid Trent goes down with a knock. You know what I mean?
Milner?
Jimmy Milner. Good Lord.
But he's hurt.
I don't. That's weird. That's a weird one for me. You also got Ben Davies at the back too. Right? Gomez has shown ability to play right back, but I don't want to go back to those days where Gomez was playing right back. Because I don't want to go back.
I'll go back to any days when Gomez was on the pitch, personally.
You know what? That's a good point.
Where's Sepp Vandenberg when you need him at left wing?
Preston North End turning up. Oh
Maybe
my
it's time to see Davies get a shout. And if it was me, now I'm not the manager of Liverpool FC, but if I was, Kabak, see you later. You'd be on the bench. And
You
I
put
would start
Kabak.
Davies and Phillips. That's what I would do if Davies is fit.
I don't see the only problem I have with that is the worry, like the experience factor. Now, look, I'm not saying Kabak is leaps and bounds better than Nat Phillips. I think Nat Phillips, every time he plays, I'm like, his effort is incredible.
He's
and
better than Kabak, Kyle.
Yes, I know.
You say it out loud. Nat Phillips is better than Ozan Kabak. Say it.
Nat Phillips is better than Ozan Kabak.
Undoubtedly, right?
At the moment, yeah, I do think so. I really do.
Okay.
All right. Now, the problem with that is that Nat Phillips's level of footballing experience, right? At the very least, Kabak has played for Schalke. All right. He's played in the Bundesliga at the very least.
And so has Nat Phillips.
Yeah, yeah, okay, that's a valid point. Damn it, Steven. All right, that's a good point. He did play for Stuttgart. Okay.
Guys,
right.
Our best center back is Nat Phillips. He needs to play.
How crazy is that? When did y'all ever think Liverpool would be saying our best center back is Nat Phillips? What a legend, by the way.
Yeah, no, seriously. This guy deserves he deserves legendary status at the club, similar to what Klavan gets. That sort of love. That's what Nat Phillips deserves. He's a warrior.
Wow, that is a great comparison.
Yep.
That is an excellent comparison, Honestly, he's been that type of player. Like Klavan, when Klavan played, he was so solid, right? He wasn't flashy, but he was solid. I feel like Nat Phillips comes in and he gives you that solidity. You know what I mean? And people are saying hop off Kabak. Look,
I'm not. Look, guys. All I'm saying is he's not better than Nat Phillips. He looks slow. He's made mistakes. Yes, he needs time. Everybody needs time. But what if Davies comes in and doesn't make mistakes? And it's clear that Nat Phillips is better than Kabak. So then what? Then what do we do? Then does Kabak ride the pine?
I mean, he's on loan. It's not like we have any obligation to play him. Like, we're just trying him out. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So we bought Davies, right? Nat Phillips, we have Nat Phillips.
Is Davies playing? I mean, is he fit yet?
I feel like he's still injured, but I really don't know. I have to look. All I'm saying is Kabak, yeah, he's had some questionable performances. Yeah, you need to give him time to adjust to the team. Yeah, maybe he's 20 years old. He's not that great, and he's played for Schalke. Yeah, maybe Nat Phillips. I think Nat Phillips is better, right? But I think Kabak is playing because of I don't even know Steven anymore. I don't know anything anymore. All I know is that Kabak and Phillips should be the starting center backs. They should be starting next to each other. Henderson. Until you see Davies.
Until you see Davies.
Until I see what Davies can do in a Liverpool shirt. Yeah.
I'm just so optimistic and excited for that man to play, and I have been since we got him. Yeah. I've just heard nothing but great things about him. I haven't heard much great or seen much great from Kabak. I mean, 2 games ago he was solid.
I just want to post this real quick because Ricky Swift is saying exactly what I'm thinking. Someone brought up.
Yeah, that's true. No, multiple people have brought up.
They're like, Kabak was involved in an 8-0 loss. And it's like,
yeah.
Who cares? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. There's 11 players on the field, guys.
Who started for us against Villa at the back?
That's something else. Van Dijk and Gomez, didn't they?
I don't remember.
I don't even remember. All I know, or maybe it was just Gomez. But we lost.
Oh, here you go. VVD played in the 7-2. Doesn't make him shit. Yes.
Literally.
That's all I was trying to get at. That game was so long ago, and I've been through such an emotional roller coaster since. I don't even remember.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times people tell me I look like Nat Phillips. I get it every single time I bring it up. Everyone says that's like the 10th time I've gotten it.
Adrian was in the starting lineup for Aston Villa. I remember that.
Yeah, oh my God.
But who cares? I don't even want to talk about that game. Ben Davies needs to play.
It's just unbelievable. It's like people.
Here's my bold prediction. Kabak will not be in the lineup once Davies gets healthy and plays a game or two and earns Klopp's trust.
It's a very bold prediction. It's so, dude, it is so funny that people are like, Kabak was in the general vicinity of the stadium when this result happened, so therefore he's crap. And it's like, what? Oh my God. It's
Or they'll
unbelievable.
or people like to, and it's only with the sport, people like to call back to specific games. Well, in 2017, he conceded 4 goals away in the second leg of the la 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 la. It's like, what?
I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Look,
Hendo injury update. Waiting for scans. No idea. It doesn't look good.
yeah.
Wouldn't expect him back anytime soon. That's me.
Yeah, it looked like he was holding his groin or hip flexor. He tried to give it a go, though. I respect that because he knows. He knew when that happened. He was like, I literally can't go off injured. I got to give this a shot. And then he just realized, he's like, I can't do it. I'm actually injured. It's just crazy, dude. It's just unbelievable. I'm trying to see if there's anything like right this second on Twitter about the injury update. But look, with Henderson out, we were talking about the back line, okay? When Jota's back, Steven, I think it's going to be a game changer for morale. I really do. I really do. Because not only does it give us the ability to put Firmino back in that 10 role, right, and play that 4-2-3-1, but it also gives the ability to Salah to go back up top, like, and play as like a pure striker. You know what I mean? I think we need Jota back. He was in killer form.
The fact that we're relying and that we're waiting for someone that we signed externally to come back from injury just shows how poor we are right now.
Well, look, I'm just trying
There
to
was a time you weren't cracking into the first 11 or that front three.
That's true.
Those days are long gone.
I know. And
bringing Divock Origi on every game.
Why? Why? Why is Divock coming on? I don't get it. Look, I'm not relying on individuals. I'm just saying we miss Jota. And if you say we don't miss Jota, you're I don't know what's wrong. Because
of course we miss Jota, but that's just it's sad that that's where we're at. If you told me 12 months ago Liverpool is going to be absolute garbage in 1 year from today, and you guys are going to be praying for Diogo Jota to come back from injury, I would have had a laughing fit.
It's crazy.
That's our reality right now. We are praying and looking at counting down the minutes until Diogo Jota can come back for Liverpool.
Hey, put some respect on his name.
I respect that man, and he is class. He is so good. But that's a problem. That is a problem. When you look at, even with the injuries, the pitch, we still have Robbo, Alisson, Trent, Firmino, Salah, Mane, Thiago Alcantara, Wijnaldum, Curtis Jones. There is some quality out there, man. And we're just praying for Diogo Jota to come back.
There's so much
like he's the savior to all our problems.
No, but Steven, that's my point. Like, there's so much quality out there. There's got to be a different issue as to why we're not getting results. Because of how much quality is out there.
This is great, man.
For the love of God, was Schalke playing a back one? Shut up about Kabak.
Kabak conceded 45 goals in Schalke this season.
Shut up.
Kabak has Lovren traits. But like, I'm kind of with you guys here.
Bro, when he let that ball, when he was drifting yesterday and he just let that ball fall behind him, all I thought of was Lovren against Tottenham when he missed the header. Bro. All right, look, closing thoughts, Steve. Look, there is something going on. There's something going on. And it's a combination of everything. We said this last week. It's a combination of injuries. It's a combination of no fans, but losing 4 in a row at home, finally losing to Everton. There's a bigger issue, and this needs to be a wake-up call for the club. Either we get it together now or we splash the cash in the summer and bring in new bodies. People that Klopp can motivate. We were talking to Craig yesterday about this. Craig said it perfectly. Klopp needs new players to motivate, I think. Get rid of Ox. All right? I think keep Keita. You got to get rid of Origi and Adrian. And I think Matip should go. I think we need to bring in someone who's not made of freaking Crackers. He's injured every time he plays, dude. He can't get through full 90 minutes. I don't get it.
Who?
Matip.
Oh, yeah, I'm done with him.
So that's my closing thoughts, Steve. What about you?
He's not playing anymore. He's done.
Yeah.
We don't need to talk about him until the season's over.
He's probably going to get sold in the summer then.
No, I don't think he is. I think Klopp likes him a lot.
I like him a lot, but he's injured all the time.
He should be the fourth option, just based on the fact that he can't stay healthy. So he should only play like once every few weeks.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't get the injury thing. Maybe instead of splashing the cash on players, maybe we need a new medical staff. Maybe we need, because I know some people left. Like some of our medical staff left, and we haven't replaced them with like good guys. But I don't know. It's just frustrating, guys. Look, guys, we appreciate you letting us vent here, and thanks for putting your thoughts in here as well. If you're new, make sure you subscribe to Anfield Agenda and go over in the description and subscribe to Nothing But Reds as well. We do a talk show every Sunday, just like this, before the show over on Nothing But Reds. And yeah, Steve, this is just, it's rough right now. It's rough in these streets, bro.
It's a cold world right now. It's a tough place to be.
Cold, dark place.
We're still blessed, man.
We are.
We're still champions right now. There's trouble in paradise, but we got to focus on the Champions League and try to stay somewhat optimistic, I guess.
Yep.
But yeah, it's time to switch things up, dude. Let's get Keita in there. See if he can stay healthy. Let's get Jota back.
Keita!
Let's get Davies in there.
Oh, man. Let's just stay positive, Reds. Let's stay positive. Get Davies in there. Get Keita in there. See what they can do. Maybe mix it up. And hopefully things turn around for us. Thanks again for joining us. Go subscribe to Nothing But Reds at the link in the description. And until next time, take care.